Hey guys, it's Ms Belknap. I'm back to talk to you about something new in science. We are going to start talking about rocks, and we are going to talk about the physical properties of rocks. So we're going to talk about the color of them, the size of them, the texture, and the shape. First of all, I just want to make sure that you know what is a rock and what is not. So I have some things here on the table, and I want to show them to you, and you let me know if this is a rock or if it's not a rock. Good, it is a rock. What about this one? No, it's not, right? It's a little ball. And how about this? Yes, it is a rock. Is this a rock? No, it is a little stick, a limb from a tree. What about this? Yes, it's a rock. Oh, this one looks neat. Yes, that one is a rock. How about this? No, it's not a rock, right? It's an orange. So I'm going to put my things that are not a rock over here to the side. What else was there? That was it. Okay, and we're going to talk about some of the physical properties of some of these rocks. So if we were in class and I asked you to sort these rocks, I bet you could do it. I bet you could even come up with your own ways of sorting them. But just by looking at them here, I want to just see if we can sort them a little bit. What's one way that we could sort these rocks? I'll hold some up for you and you can see. Oh, okay, so we could sort some by color, right? So how about we start with like the whitish ones? I've got that here, and this one, and this one. They're kind of white. I think if I cleaned them off a little, I brought some water here to clean them off. Let's see. Those are kind of on white. Let's see about this one. It's kind of like brownish gray. All right, so here's some white ones, and do you see some other colors in here? What color is this? Brown. So it's like a reddish brown. There's some brown ones. We could sort all the brown ones together. Ooh, I have some that are like this color. Can you see it? There you go. Kind of a reddish color. Let's wash it off. Ooh, now you can really see. Those would go together. Okay, so we have sorted most of our rocks. This one and this one are kind of a dark, like a maroonish brown color. Ooh, this one, let's see. Wow, I'm not really sure if that's a rock or if that's part of a brick, but it's kind of neat looking. So, kind of goes with these. Okay, so I have sorted them by color. How else could I sort these? I could sort them by size, right? So I could get the biggest ones and put them over here. And then I could go for medium-sized ones right here. I could have some little ones over here. Okay, so I have some big ones, some medium ones, and some small ones. So we've sorted them two ways so far. The ways that we've sorted them are the physical properties of the rocks, the size, and the color. There's also texture. So the texture is the way something feels. So think about whenever you pet like a bunny rabbit. It's really soft, right? So that's the texture of the bunny rabbit. This table is made out of concrete and it is not soft. It's hard and it is kind of rough too. So think of the bearded dragon. She is rough, right? So it could be soft, it could be rough. We're gonna take a look at some of these rocks and see if you can tell by looking at them, and I'll help you out, if you think they are soft or rough. So let's see, how about this one? Oh, we could say smooth too. So smooth. That's what we're looking for. Our rocks aren't going to be soft. Okay, so what do you think about this one? That one is smooth. It's smooth and it's hard, it's not soft. And very smooth. Okay, I'll put that one here for our smooth ones. Look at this one. Is that one smooth? Do you think that if you rubbed your hand across that it's going to feel really smooth? No, it's going to feel rough. Let's see another one. Okay, so I have this one. Does it look real smooth? It's kind of shiny, but it is wet. It still has some shine to it when it's not wet. That one is rough. I can find another smooth one. All right, look at this one. That one is smooth. Smooth right here and right here. So now we have sorted some into smooth and rough. Now I want us to take a look at shapes, because this week I'm going to ask you to sort some rocks into shapes, and there's some shapes on there that we haven't talked about before. We've talked about if something is a rectangle, right? And let me see if I can find a rock. You tell me which one of these is closest to a rectangle. So I have this one or this one. So neither one of them are really rectangles, but which one's closest to being a rectangle? This one, right? This one is kind of rounded, a little oval. So this one could be like in our round or oval shaped, and this one it's kind of rectangle. This one right here makes a rectangle on the end of it. See? It goes over here. We have on a paper for you one that to look for one that's heart shaped, and I don't think that I have one that's heart shaped, but it could kind of, if you see this one, maybe it could go like this and be a little bit heart shaped. Okay, another one that we're talking about this week is angular, and I pulled up a picture that I wanted to share with you of an angular shape, because it's kind of different. So can you see that? So the angular shape is, it looks like it's broken off. Ooh, let it fly. Let me see here if I have one. I should have one. Can't find it. Here's the broken one. Okay. So see how this one is, it's broken. It's not, it's kind of has some points on it. So the ones that they're broken off and have the lines on them, those are angular. That's a new word for us. But this week, what I want you to do is to take a walk, go on a scavenger hunt, walk around maybe in your neighborhood, or even some of you might have rocks in your driveway. I think I had these in my flower bed in my front yard. So try to find some rocks this week and sort them. So we have some papers for you, and I just want to kind of show them to you. You're going to have one paper where we're going to ask you to sort things whether they're a rock or not. So we have some things like an apple and a bean, a brick, a marble, cotton ball, river rocks, things like that. And I want you to sort them whether they're a rock or not. Another thing, and you don't really need these papers to do this, you can sort other things in your house that are rocks and that are not rocks. Another thing is by size. So we have this paper available to you if you have a printer, and you can print it out and you can put rocks that are small on here, medium right here, and large right here to sort out the rocks that you find this week. Here is another one that has the shapes. So if you can find triangle, oh, I didn't even think about the triangle. Let's see if I have one that's triangle. This one is like a tall, skinny triangle, right? Or This looks like a little triangle. I'm not really sure what kind of rock that is. And the other shapes are on the back, and you don't have to have these papers to do this. You can just sort them like we did together. There are papers for smooth and rough rocks. Then the last thing that you'll have is to sort them by size. And we did sort them small, medium, large, right? But this has you sorting them small, smallest, big, biggest. So I will give you an example. I have, this one's small, right? A small rock. But which one is the smallest? I think this one is the smallest. So this is small, and it's the smallest. I have, this one's kind of big. So here's a big one. And this one is the biggest. So I want you to find 4 rocks. And I want you to sort them smallest, small, big, biggest. All right, guys, so I really have enjoyed doing this lesson with you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys again. As always, if your parents have any questions or you have any questions, just let me know or Miss Schindel know, and we will get with you and help you out. But this week, I just want you to have some fun. Go find some rocks and sort them. Sort them by color and size and shape and texture. And get your parents involved, or your brother or sister. See if you can find who can find the biggest rock, or who can find the smallest rock, or who can find one that's just really odd looking, like this one. The color is really crazy. There are some shiny rocks too. You could try to find the ones that have the little crystal look to them. So I just want you to enjoy learning about rocks this week, and send me some pictures and videos. Bye.